Good morning, Huckabee, and welcome back to the last month of our 2021-2022 Life in the TeePee productions. I'm Evan Hamilton. As you all know, we have decided to dedicate these last few episodes to our graduating seniors. But before we get to them, let's talk about some announcements. On Tuesday, May 17th, we will have the Senior Scholarship Breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning, and the sports banquet that afternoon at 6. Then Wednesday the 18th, we will have the elementary end of the year awards at 8:30. Thursday, junior high will have their splash bash, and there will be a school board meeting that afternoon. Finally, Friday, we will have the secondary end of the year awards. Alrighty now, let's go meet our seniors.
First up, we have Cooper Barker. Cooper is the son of Tracy Owen and C.D. Barker. Cooper is one of the 5 people in the senior class who has been at Huckabee since kindergarten. In his free time, Cooper enjoys exploring new languages, playing D&D, and listening to classic rock. Cooper has been involved in one-act play for all 4 years of high school and has won Best Performer overall multiple times. He plans to continue to do theater in his free time. He is planning to go to Tarleton for his first 2 years of college, and then he will switch over to the University of Texas at Austin. He plans to get a bachelor's in history, and then he will pursue a master's in the history of medieval Europe. His end goal is to either be a professor of history or a museum curator. Next is Elena Bernie. Elena has been going to Huckabee since the 6th grade after switching from Stephenville. She's the youngest of 2 siblings. She has one older sister, and her name is Lauren. Elena is the daughter of Christy and Alan Bernie. In her free time, she enjoys working out and hanging out with her friends. She has been involved in sports such as basketball, baseball, and many more all 4 years of her high school career. After high school, she plans to go to Ranger College to get her cosmetology degree in hopes of one day owning her own prestigious salon. Next, we have Dylan Blanken. Dylan is the son of Marilyn Kilcrease. He has 2 siblings. One goes to Huckabee, and her name is Madeline Kilcrease. She's in the 7th grade. The other is Jacob Blanken, and he's a sophomore in college. Dylan is a devout basketball player and has played all 4 years of high school. This is probably why Dylan plans to go to college at Tarleton and study for a bachelor's in kinesiology. To start his career off, he plans to use this degree to become the best high school basketball coach and win against Coach Hargrove in an intense game. After he succeeds in that, he will work his way up the chain all the way to a D1 college basketball coach. His team goal is to win the college basketball state championship. Finally, we have Meryl Eagleston. She is the daughter of Tracy Eagleston and Michael Eagleston. Meryl has 2 older siblings, Tell and Megan, and 3 younger siblings, Marley, Molly, and Rylan. All of her siblings currently live in California. Before she came to Huckabee, Meryl went to King City High School in California. In her free time, she enjoys drawing and anything artsy. In the near future, she plans to go to Tarleton and major in graphic design. After she gets her degree, her goal is to become an apprentice to an amazing tattoo artist to learn to do watercolor illusion tattoos. Later, she plans to become the best tattoo artist so she can help people express themselves through exquisite pieces of art.
Now that y'all have met them, let's go ask them a few questions.
All right, everyone. Welcome to our Super Senior segment section for Life in the TeePee, and I'll be asking these fine folks some questions about their high school career. First with Cooper. What was your favorite one-act play memory?
I've been doing it since freshman year, so I have a whole lot of one-act play memories, a whole lot of competitions. But I think every year, by far, my favorite memory is just after competitions, after everything's done and you're no longer stressed out. Just relaxing and playing video games with the whole cast and crew.
It's always good when it's over with, because then you're done, you know you did it. All right, Dylan. What was your favorite memory from high school overall?
It has to be going to the girls' state game and spending the weekend with my friends in San Antonio.
You can say it was a blast. Elena, what was your favorite memory from basketball?
My favorite memory from basketball was definitely when Coach Gill wrecked the bus. And then the whole bus ride home, it was freezing because the wind was just like everywhere. Yeah, it was really cold. Oh. And glass was everywhere.
I'm sure that was Coach Gill's favorite memory too.
And we also went to McDonald's after, so it was pretty good.
Bonuses. All right, Meryl, what was your favorite part about switching to Huckabee?
I would say the community. It was way better than my old school, and I feel like I made a lot more friends.
Tight knit.
Yeah,
tight knit. Sure. All right, back to Cooper. Who was the best teacher you had?
That's a difficult question. I think it would be a tie between one of my English teachers, Mr. Winnett, and my history teacher, Miss Helton. They were both big influences on me, and they were both just joys to be around.
They were quite funny, I'll give you that. Dylan, what is your favorite class from your high school year?
Probably Miss Helton's history class.
Yeah. I got nothing to say. It was a good class. Elena, who was the most influential teacher you had at Huckabee?
Definitely Miss Oldham. She's very wise with her words, and words is a big thing for her. And so she teaches us a bunch of life lessons in first period that go a long way. So definitely her.
Meryl, which teacher gave you the best advice?
I would have to say Mrs. Oldham.
Also,
She gives great advice that's going to help in the future for sure.
lots of wisdom there. All right, Cooper, what advice would you give to a kindergartner?
Definitely have fun while you still can, and take lots of naps.
Oh, you still got them. Because, man, I still wish I had nap time.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, what advice would you give to an incoming freshman?
Take it slow and soak it in.
Short and sweet. All right, Elena, what advice would you give to someone who wants to switch to Huckabee for high school?
So I came from a big school, Stephenville. Definitely way more stressed there. You're kind of more like independent and on your own. You don't, like schoolwork wise here at Huckabee, you get a lot more help and attention when you need help on something, which is also awesome. And I feel like it's definitely more like a family. You don't have to worry about having friends, like everyone's friends with everyone. It's definitely way easier and stress-free, so I would definitely
we're
recommend.
All a big tribe here. All right, Meryl. So following with some more advice, Miss Oldham inspired you. What advice would you give to an incoming senior?
I would definitely say enjoy it and don't stress out over the little things.
Can't let the little things get to you. Well, this has been our time for Life in the TeePee. Seniors, Dylan, Elena, Cooper, Meryl, thank y'all for y'all's time. Thank y'all for listening, and we will see y'all next year.